Welcome to God Chosen Cosmic Melody. So, I've been tuning in to some recent political stuff that I want to talk about that is kind of connected to my recent videos talking about spirits and disembodied spirits working through people, dark principalities working through people in entertainment, in politics, in the White House, in secret societies. And we have this thing that's going on currently in the world with Elon Musk and Donald Trump having a feud. And I feel it's really important to emphasize that it's not about choosing a side, because we have to remember that they all have secret agendas and they're all dark hidden agendas. Trump has his own dark selfish agendas, and Elon Musk has his own dark selfish agendas. Therefore, the spirits operating out of them, we have to keep in mind that, remember, it's a spiritual life we live. We are souls in a human experience. We are not humans having a spiritual experience. We are souls in this human experience. So therefore, we have to keep in mind the truth that is, operating behind what we see in the physical realm. And just because, you choose one side one day and the other side another day, you're still not on the right side if you're on the side of the dark principalities. The dark principalities are inhumane. The dark principalities operating out of evil people who are choosing to be evil, people who are choosing to operate with these dark principalities, they don't care about the human they're using, let alone the humans that get affected by the human they're operating out of. The dark principalities are selfish all the way through, all the way across the board, no matter which way you put it, even if it's something that's benefiting the White House for the moment in being, it's only a temporary thing when we choose sides. But when we choose a higher power through those battles of people choosing sides, and we choose to focus on the truth and standing for standing for what's right. Sorry, I got distracted. I feel like God called me on here to talk really quickly about emphasizing on focusing on shining 10 billion sunlights on the truth to drive out the dark principalities' secret hidden agendas, no matter what side it's on, whether it's on Elon's side or Trump's side. They're both criminals. They both have broken the law in one way or another, more than once, several times, enough times for each of them to get criminal charges. And so, however, things unfold, whether this one is winning more this day or the other side is winning more another day, it doesn't matter. Neither one of them are winners. Both of them are losers. Both of them are criminals. Both of them are illegal, fraudsters, scamsters. This is proven. This is not a conspiracy theory. There's so much proof, and the proof is in the numbers and all the footage of them giving misinformation, them misleading people on purpose, them giving bold-faced lies to the media to mislead people, to distract people. That's what they do. We already know they treat this life like it's a theater. We already know that sometimes a lot of the times they don't even take this life as serious as it should be, because they consider it like a theater. It's a theatrical thing for Trump and them to go on the media and lie, bold-faced lies, and then bring up these things about each other to cause more distraction from the fact that they're both criminals. We shouldn't be siding with either one of them. They're both not mindful about humanity. They're both selfish. They're both narcissists. They're both possessed by dark principalities. And we know this because of the decisions they've made thus far for humanity. Because if they were having the Holy Spirit or higher vibrational energy of unity, they wouldn't have made the decisions that they've made thus far. Some of the decisions, a lot of the decisions would have been completely different if they were in a different energetic embodiment. Okay, the proof is in their decisions. The proof is in the numbers. The proof is in the facts. The proof is in the misinformation. The proof is in the egocentric, narcissistic, selfish, dictator characteristics and personality outbursts, with all this stuff coming out about Elon being a drug addict, basically, this makes so much sense, because people who do those kind of drugs that is proof that he's doing are people who are possessed by darker spirits. This is a fact, no matter which angle you want to look at it. Remember, we are souls in a human experience. And so when he's actively, willingly, by choice, partaking in those things, you know his energetic system is in a lower frequency. Therefore, he can't make, he can't make better decisions for humanity when he's overtaken on an internal level by substances that trigger spirit attachments. This is what it is. No matter, if you're religious or not, it doesn't matter. And so, yeah, I just wanted to come on and just say that really quick. I had to get that off my chest because God put that in my heart, not for nothing. And so anytime God puts something heavy in my heart, regardless of however people take it, it doesn't matter to me. Again, I'm not choosing sides. I have no fight, or struggle with anyone on the face of the planet. I'm all about spreading awareness and educating. This video is not an educational video, but it's kind of spiritually informative. Not kind of, it truly is, because God was guiding me to better understand this and spread this message in hopes that other people realize this soul truth too. And we don't just get consumed by what's the puppet stuff they're doing in the Matrix, because as we know, they know how to puppet the media, they know how to puppet people, they know how to puppet situations. And instead of us seeing things from only the Matrix level, the 3D level, we need to tune into the soul truth now more than ever, and remember to not fall into this whole puppet stage thing that they've been doing. And we know that they do it, and they do it in our face, and they have no shame with being deceptive to our face. And then we get consumed by it because we're just living in the 3D realm, when in reality we need to constantly be living from our soul truth that the dark principalities are not in charge of this realm. The Most High is in charge of this realm. Therefore, us as co-creators of our Creator, our light and our connection to Source is more powerful than dark principalities of this realm. It's powerful to push out the dark principalities of this realm's secrets, bring it up to the surface, expose it, reveal it, force it to have consequences, and force it to transform, and force it to evolve. No matter what, no matter how long it takes, no matter how much dark principalities resist, they're not going to win, no matter what. Even if they win some battles and they try to distract everybody or try to put people in fear, it's still not going to work, no matter what. So it might slow down the process, but it's still not going to ruin God's plan ultimately. So we have to remember that God works in mysterious ways, and to remember throughout whatever happens in politics and world events that Source energy is ultimately the one in charge. And the more of us tune into Source and remember to not choose sides in the physical realm, and instead choose a higher power and focus on the truth, focus on justice, focus on evolution, focus on standing up with courage to stand for justice collectively in all governmental places around the world. As this feud between the two richest people and the two most manipulative people in the world currently, and the two narcissists, and the two people who have both are criminal, and both have done many illegal things that should be held accountable and will be held accountable in the mighty name of Jesus, little by little, and they will be slowly driven out of the White House. This is a guarantee. This is what God is going to guarantee the more that we choose a higher power and realize that they're not the ones in charge. They're really not. We have to see this for what it is and see the end result before we reach that end result, and live from that end result, that a higher power is the one in charge and has more power in the spiritual realm than any dark principalities in this realm. Time and time again, no matter what they try to threat, no matter what changes they try to make in this realm, we still have to remember that they are choosing to go against a higher order. They're choosing only the physical realm riches. They're choosing the physical realm dark principalities. Therefore, they don't have spiritual protection. Therefore, they don't have spiritual seniority or access. They are at the whim of the dark principalities. They are pawns for the dark principalities of this realm. And when we see it that way, we don't need to be scared by people who are enslaved by Satan energies, because they're going to lose no matter what, because the spirits using them don't care about them. The spirits only care about their own dark hidden agenda, and that dark hidden agenda is inhumane. And so when we remember that, it's really easy to not choose fear or not choose to be on the side of any millionaire or billionaire or authoritarian or dictator. It's really easy to have the courage of the Most High when you realize that the dark principalities using these people are inhumane. They don't care about us. And so for us to stand up with courage for what's right in the times we're living in today makes all the difference. And I mean, even if you're not even in the White House, in politics and stuff, just taking a stand of sovereignty within yourself and choosing to confront the dark principalities in your own inner world, and don't let yourself fall into those things and let the dark principalities use you to abuse your family, your friends, or strangers. Don't let the dark principalities use you as a puppet to ruin your own life or other people's lives. And remember that the battle is internal in order for us to win the external battle. Every single one of us, every single day, the more that we do that, the better off we'll be as a humanity. And so I'll leave this one here. God bless you all, and I will talk to you all in my next video.